coronavirus outbreak is only going to get worse.
The flu has a mortality of 0.1%.
Sure.
This has a mortality of 10 times that.
Okay.
And that's the reason why I want to emphasize we have to stay ahead of the game in preventing this.
This as institutions nationwide took unprecedented steps. More than 200 colleges and universities are canceling in-person classes. The NCAA announced its basketball tournament will be played without fans. And the biggest St. Patrick's Day parade in the U.S. was canceled, which attracts an estimated 2 million people.
Our testing capacity is nowhere near what it needs to be.
In the face of a serious outbreak in suburban New York, Governor Andrew Cuomo said his state is expediting coronavirus testing and will begin contracting private labs.
Why would you risk
being passive and being like it's not going to happen? Why are they blowing it out of proportion?
Knowing that this is a virus that
like
easily
you said, it's 10 times the mortality rate than the flu.
We are very nervous about them shutting the schools down. We both work. We both have jobs that we're not going to be able to stay at home.
Working from home is not an option for John and Kate Emmets in New Jersey.
First time in my lifetime that I've seen
just returned from maternity leave and has 0 vacation days.
I think for parents, it's a huge burden.
No scare tactic. Everybody thinks it's a scare tactic.
The National Guard will arrive here tomorrow. They will help sanitize and distribute food. People can still come and go freely, but large gatherings are banned. Nora?
All right, Meg, thank you. And across the country in hard-hit Washington state, the governor is announcing dramatic measures to try and slow the outbreak, saying he wants to get ahead of the curve and, quote, look at what is coming, not just what's here today. Jonathan Vigliotti is in Seattle tonight.
This is an extremely dangerous event that we are facing.
Governor Jay Inslee took dramatic steps to curb the spread of the coronavirus, banning gatherings of more than 250 people in 3 of the state's most populous counties.
And the decisions we probably will be making in the upcoming days.
Anyway, my point is, please take this seriously.
Disturbing.
This can affect all of us Americans,
today.
All of us.
The ban, which goes through the end of March, would primarily cover professional sporting events and religious gatherings.
And nobody knows how long it's going to go on.
4 million people are being asked to limit their risk of exposure. Seattle just closed its schools, the first major city to do so. At least 30 people have died in Washington state from COVID-19, with more than 260 confirmed cases. And they estimate 60,000 others in Washington state may not even know they have the disease.
There is no magic silver bullet at the moment medically, but there is a very successful effort that we can take to slow the spread of this disease.
Washington state isn't the only place banning large groups. Washington, D.C. health officials recommend any non-essential gatherings of more than 1,000 people be postponed or canceled. And same-size gatherings are banned in San Francisco for the next 2 weeks. So the Golden State Warriors will be playing without fans.
It's a sobering moment to enter into this kind of unknown.
Definitely a sobering moment. Well said. So everybody,
this is
please.
What downtown Seattle looks like during rush hour. The National Guard is also being brought in here to help
do the
with
next right thing and take care of your family.
The governor warning
stock
that
up
this
on some
ban
food.
could stretch through April. Nora?
All right, Jonathan,
stuff
thank
like
you.
that in case you have to get
and
self-quarantined.
tonight, we here at CBS News also find ourselves in the headlines. 2 of our network's New York-based employees have been diagnosed with coronavirus. They have our full support, and those who worked closely with them have been asked to self-quarantine. And our New York City Broadcast Center is closed tonight in order for it to be cleaned. None of that, however, will change our commitment to report the news to you.
So I want to say this. 2 people in their New York City office have come down with the coronavirus. 2 have come down with it. So they've been in contact with how many people inside that building. So it's closed to be cleaned. I feel bad for all them people that were in contact with those people, because the people that they were in contact with, and so on and so forth, that goes down the line. That's how bad and dangerous this disease is. If you remember what he said in the beginning, 10 times the mortality rate of the common flu. Trump to address the nation on coronavirus tonight. And hopefully his tune has changed so that he's pointing us all in the right direction. But it is today, March the 11th, 2020. Everybody have a great evening. Take care. Take care of your loved ones. And most of all, take care of yourself.